Imagine every person on Earth having not just one, but two of their passwords stolen and exposed online. It sounds unbelievable, but that's the reality we're facing today in our hyper-connected world. Every time we log in, we trust that our information is safe, but the truth is, our digital lives are more vulnerable than ever before. Over 16 billion leaked credentials are circulating on the internet. These aren't just random numbers, they're the keys to our emails, social media, banking, and work accounts. Each one represents a potential doorway into someone's private world, and the number keeps growing every day. This isn't a rare or isolated problem. It affects nearly everyone with an online presence, from teenagers to grandparents, from casual users to business professionals. No one is truly immune. These credentials come from countless security breaches, both big and small, that have happened over the years. Major corporations, small businesses, and even government agencies have all fallen victim, sometimes without even realizing it until it's too late. Hackers compile stolen data into massive combo lists and trade them on the dark web, where cybercriminals buy, sell, and share these credentials like currency. It's a thriving underground economy. With these lists, attackers can break into accounts across different services, creating a domino effect that can devastate someone's digital life in minutes. One compromised password can lead to many more. Think of your online identity as a house, and your password as the front door key. You wouldn't hand out copies of your house key to strangers, but that's exactly what happens when passwords are leaked. Now imagine billions of those keys being passed around among burglars, each one looking for an unlocked door. The scale is almost unimaginable. Many breaches go unreported for months or even years, so you might not even know you've been compromised until it's far too late to react. The threat is often invisible. Understanding the true scale of this problem is the first step to protecting yourself and your loved ones. Awareness is your first line of defense. We're not just fighting a few hackers in basements, we're up against an industrial-scale operation built on stolen data, constantly evolving and growing. The stakes have never been higher. How do hackers get your passwords? There are 4 main methods that dominate the world of cybercrime, and understanding them is the first step to protecting yourself. Each method targets a different weakness, and knowing how they work can help you stay one step ahead. First, phishing. Attackers send fake emails or messages that look completely legitimate, often mimicking trusted companies or even people you know. Their goal is to trick you into clicking a link and entering your credentials on a fake website, handing over your password without you realizing it. Phishing is incredibly common and can be surprisingly convincing. Second, credential stuffing. Hackers take advantage of massive data breaches, using leaked username and password combinations to try logging into other sites. Since many people reuse passwords across multiple accounts, this method is alarmingly effective. If you use the same password everywhere, one breach can put all your accounts at risk. Third, password spraying. Instead of targeting one account with many guesses, attackers try a few very common passwords like password 123 or QWERTY across thousands of accounts. They hope that at least a few people have chosen these easy-to-guess passwords, giving them quick access. Fourth, brute force attacks. Automated programs systematically try every possible combination of letters, numbers, and symbols until they crack short or simple passwords. The shorter and less complex your password, the faster these programs can break in. Even with protections like account lockouts, attackers use dictionary attacks, running through lists of common words, phrases, and variations. This method is especially effective against passwords based on real words or predictable patterns. All these methods exploit weak, reused, or predictable passwords. If your password is easy to guess, or if you use it in more than one place, you're making the hacker's job much easier. The odds are stacked in the attacker's favor when billions of stolen credentials are circulating online. With so much data available, it's only a matter of time before weak passwords are discovered and abused. That's why it's absolutely essential to use strong, unique passwords for every account. A good password manager can help you generate and remember them, keeping your digital life much safer. Many think breaches are just bad luck, but our password choices make a huge difference. The biggest mistake? Reusing passwords across multiple sites. If one site is breached, attackers can access your other accounts. Weak, easily guessed passwords are another major risk. Using your pet's name or birth year is like leaving the key under the doormat. Hackers use software to test millions of common variations in minutes. The real issue is entropy. how random and unpredictable your password is. Short, simple passwords are easy to crack. Longer, random ones are much stronger. Every extra character increases security exponentially. A weak or reused password is an open invitation for attackers. Your password is your digital castle's gate. Don't leave it unguarded. So how do you create strong passwords you can remember? Use passphrases. Length is key. A long passphrase is much harder to crack than a short, complex password. Combine 4 or more random, unrelated words like correct horse battery staple. Create a vivid mental image to help you remember it. Alternatively, use the first letter of each word in a memorable sentence, mixing in numbers and symbols. Avoid predictable substitutions like at for a. Hackers know those tricks. The real strength comes from length and unpredictability. 4 random words or a unique acronym creates high entropy, resisting attacks. This simple shift makes your digital life far more secure. Even the strongest password can be stolen, so don't rely on it alone. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, adds a crucial second layer of security. With 2FA, you need your password plus something you have, usually your phone or a physical key. Even if hackers get your password, they can't log in without the second factor. SMS codes are common, but less secure. Authenticator apps like Google Authenticator are better. The most secure option is a physical security key, like a YubiKey. For your most important accounts, use an Authenticator app or security key. Enabling 2FA is one of the best ways to protect your accounts. Make it non-negotiable for any service that supports it. How can you remember dozens of unique, strong passwords? You don't. Let a password manager do it. A password manager is a secure vault that creates, stores, and fills in your passwords for you. You only need to remember one strong master password. The manager generates and remembers unique passwords for every site. It can audit your passwords, flag weak or reused ones, and store sensitive info like credit cards and 2FA codes. Using a password manager removes the burden of memorizing passwords and boosts your security instantly. Security and convenience, all in one tool. If you're not using one yet, start today. With billions of credentials leaked online every year, it's no longer a question of if you've been compromised, but when. Data breaches are happening constantly, and your personal information could be out there without you even knowing it. The first step to protecting yourself is awareness. Knowing whether your data has been exposed is crucial. You can check for yourself at haveibeenpwned.com. Just enter your email address to instantly see if it's appeared in any known breaches. This free tool scans massive databases of leaked credentials and lets you know if your information is at risk. If you find your email listed, don't panic. There are steps you can take to regain control and protect your accounts. Acting quickly is key to minimizing any potential damage. Start by changing your password on every affected site and anywhere you may have reused that password. Make sure your new passwords are strong and unique for each account to prevent future breaches. Use a password manager to help you generate, update, and securely store your passwords. These tools make it much easier to keep track of your accounts and ensure you're not reusing passwords. Enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA, on all your important accounts, especially those found in breaches. 2FA adds an extra layer of security, making it much harder for hackers to access your information even if they have your password. Regularly check if your passwords have ever appeared in a breach. If you discover any compromised passwords, stop using them immediately and replace them with new, strong ones. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share it with friends and family. Help them check their accounts and secure their digital lives too. The more people who know how to protect themselves, the safer we all become. Online security is truly a team effort. When everyone takes steps to protect their accounts, it creates a safer environment for all. Encourage your community to stay vigilant and proactive. So don't wait, take action now. Check your accounts, update any weak or reused passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and use a password manager. Staying secure online starts with you, but together, we can make the internet a safer place for everyone.